What's up, YouTube? A bit of a different video today. A lot of you guys know that I just recently moved out and I got a new job. So with all the requests to see my new apartment or know what's going on with my life, I figured why not just make a day in the life and an apartment tour. Before we get into the apartment tour though, let's make breakfast because I am absolutely starving right now. Now I'm not sure a lot of people would actually refer to this as breakfast because I don't know how many people wake up and have rice and seafood for their breakfast. But this is just my first meal of the day, so that's what we're gonna call it. Realistically, what this actually is my pre-workout meal. It just happens to be my first meal of the day today, so it's also my breakfast. I've addressed the thought process a little more in depth on what goes into my meals in other videos, but essentially, I just want to prioritize carbs for energy before the gym, and then I like to get in protein any way possible, so salmon, shrimp, those are pretty good sources of protein to start the day. Otherwise, while I'm lifting, I tend to just feel lethargic and those lifts don't typically go as well, as y'all saw with my 48-hour fast. All right, breakfast is ready. Pop this in the microwave and we'll be good to go. All right, breakfast is ready. Time to dig in. I guess since we're doing this sort of video, I can share that I've not been the most honest with you guys about my background, where I'm from, and all that. So we can get a little personal, we can get to know each other. I guess y'all can get to know me. There's not really a talk back aspect of this, but a lot of y'all probably think that I'm from Alabama. That's kind of what I claim. I'm from Alabama. That's actually not true. Bruh. I graduated from college from the University of Alabama. So I lived there for 4 years, but I'm actually from Wisconsin. And Wisconsin is where I currently live as well. So realistically, I'm actually from Wisconsin. And in terms of my job, a lot of y'all ask me what I do for work because all you see me do is make these silly videos. I currently work in finance. So whatever you guys have heard me say before, the truth is I work in finance and I am from Wisconsin. That's all of the personal life you are going to get from me, at least for now. Maybe if we continue to grow and the channel and community continues to grow, we can learn more. But for now, I'm just a dude that works in finance from Wisconsin. I will also say though that when I say I'm from Wisconsin, a lot of people try to connect through like sports, the Packers, Brewers, Bucks, whatever. I do not like any of those teams, like not at all, which y'all will quickly come to see when you see the apartment tour, but I'm not a fan of those teams. All right, that's meal one done. Now we can actually get into what y'all probably clicked on the video for. Let's explore the apartment. We'll start off the apartment tour in the main area, which kind of consists of 3 different little separate areas that are all interconnected in just one room. So starting off, we got the living room, obviously couch, TV, all the accessories. And this is where I show you that I am really not a Wisconsin fan. I am a Philadelphia Eagles fan through and through. It does not get any more passionate than how I am about the Eagles. Everything else I don't really care about. Baseball, basketball, that's not really like of importance to me. I'm a Dame Lillard fan, but outside of that, doesn't really matter. But I'm not a Wisconsin fan at all. But this is the living room, and then connected to the living room is the kitchen, which y'all kind of got a sneak peek of, and it's a work in progress. Like I said, I'm still moving in, guys. It's as organized as it might get. But here's the kitchen, got stove, microwave, sink, dishwasher, all the, you know, amenities of a kitchen. Fridge, we get a fridge as well. So very nice kitchen. Yeah, I mean, it is a kitchen. I can't imagine y'all are really getting excited over a kitchen right now. And then the last part of the main room, I would realistically call the rest of this room just kind of miscellaneous. I mean, this random dinner table with 4 chairs that I will probably never sit at, and it will just become like a storage table. And then we've got this lovely shelving unit. Definitely not broken or warped in any way. And obviously we're going to exemplify the birds, baby. Go birds! I'm not gonna make an eagle sound, but go birds. Let me show y'all something. Bruh. I'm realizing that you can't see the light because all the lights are on in here, but there's a light in there. There's a light in there. So that's the main room. It's kind of 3 components within one room, but that's really the majority of where I'm going to spend my time. let's get into showing y'all my bedroom, where I'll spend the rest of my time. We don't need to really spend a whole lot of time in here for obvious reasons, but can give y'all a quick rundown. We got the bed, typical for a bedroom. Then we got a couple lamps because for whatever reason, there's no lights in here. Like there's no lights. So without that, it's just pitch black. Got this dresser, TV. That's me right there. And that's pretty much it. It's my dog. He's kind of got like a shrine wall. It's a little odd, but shout out my dog. He's awesome. And he's awesome. And then we got one more room to show y'all. Let me cut to it real quick. This is the last room. It's really just kind of like nothing in it at all. I call it my office. This is where I edit the videos that you guys see. I'm gonna edit this one there. Shocker. And then also this is the infamous wall. If you know, you know. This is where I film my silly singing TikToks. Probably don't go check me out on TikTok if you think of me as a serious person, but I can't stop you from going to check me out anyway. Maybe go drop a follow. Bruh. That is pretty much it for my new apartment, or at least what I'm gonna show you guys. I've also got like a bathroom, washer, dryer, closet. There's a balcony behind me. Things that y'all don't really need to see, but do exist. Overall, I am extremely blessed to live here, and I'm happy that I was able to share my new living quarters with you guys. This is now home number 3 of the channel already in just year 1. So I'm extremely blessed with all of these opportunities. Hopefully we can continue to grow, and hopefully home 3 can be a little more long-term. We can build some long-lasting memories as a community here in this apartment. Like I said, that was my pre-workout meal, so all the lovey-dovey apartment stuff, let's get that out of here. And let's go put that meal to use, and let's go hit the gym. Probably one of the best aspects of my move is that even though I did move out of the house, I really didn't move that far. And the gym that I used to go to is halfway in between where I used to live and where I currently live. So on the weekends, if I want to, I can still go back, show some gym loyalty, because we all know being loyal to a gym, super important. Like that's the most important type of loyalty possible. You can't name one thing that you should be more loyal to. Cheating on the gym, the worst thing imaginable. Plus, I don't really know my new gym's code with like filming in the gym. And since I'm filming this YouTube video, I don't really want to go there, pull out my camera, and then I'm surrounded by like 20 cops and they're saying, hey buddy, your day in the life video. We can't be doing that around here. And then I'm like arrested and I'm banned from the gym. So enough of me just waffling on about nothing. Let's zip over there, get the workout done. Consider the zipper zipped, son. We are at the gym. This is really just gonna be like a quick montage. The point of this video is not to like go in and narrate my workout and show y'all the intricacies of everything. Like I said, I covered that in a different video. Unless y'all would like me to go in there and narrate this workout, would you like me to do that? I can't hear you guys. That's actually not how a YouTube video works. Like I can't hear what you're saying. So I make the rules and we're just gonna do a quick montage of this workout. Get in, get out. I told y'all today was gonna be a quick one, in and out, 30 minutes. Got the workout done. Now I had my pre-workout before the gym, so y'all are never gonna guess what I'm gonna have after the gym. So let's go get that. This is the passenger side of the car. Boy, if you don't, and I gotta bring y'all with me. Who could have guessed I follow up the pre-workout meal and the gym with a post-workout meal? What? In here I've got rice, sweet potato, and ground beef. I really heavily focus carbs around when I go to the gym, before and after, for energy, recovery, all that. And then also obviously getting ground beef for protein in. All of this super simple. I literally eat the exact same meals every day. There's nothing fancy. You're never gonna see me being like, oh, I eat lobster tail with shrimp tomato soup bisque. Like, that's not gonna happen. I'm as simple as it gets. I eat to get the job done, and that is that. Speaking of which, I'll catch back up with y'all when I get this job done. Tons of exciting stuff to come, guys. I promise. Absolute fiascos and extravaganzas of events to come. Before we can get into any of these super hype, lit extravaganzas that are going on later, I have to take a little bit of time to do some editing. Otherwise, how would y'all see this video? How would y'all see any videos? How would you guys have entertainment without Gym Fit edited videos? Alright, I just put all the clips together, so I figured why not give y'all a little sneak peek? Or I guess when y'all see this video will actually have been out for like a month, so it's more of like a throwback, but we can all just reminisce on this absolutely hilarious throwback clip I'm about to share with you.
Orange, 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 you glad we're still spinning that wheel? Woo! I'm done.
Somebody roll a laugh track. Wasn't that just the funniest thing ever? But now that I'm finally done with editing and the boring stuff is out of the way, I'm absolutely starving. It is time for dinner, the most exciting meal of them all. Alrighty, we're on to meal 3 of the day. If you're wondering why there's 3 pounds of pasta in this bowl, I just eat a lot, guys, but I'm trying to keep it light because I still got a couple more meals for the day, so I really can't go too heavy on this dinner meal. It's really not that much. This bowl is only 1,000 calories, so whoop-de-doo, 1,000 calories. I mean, you're probably eating 1,000 calories right now while watching this. But this video is not an eating challenge, so y'all don't need to see me eat today. I'm sure you will all believe that I'm going to eat the food that I just made for myself. So I'll catch back up with y'all when I'm actually doing something. All right, y'all. I'm sure by now y'all can kind of figure out that there's not actually anything crazy or special that's going to go on in this video. This really isn't meant to be like that. It's not like one of my challenge videos. It's really just meant to be showing y'all how my life has changed from moving out of the house and getting a new job, and showing y'all what my life is like when I'm not doing a challenge video. So showing y'all what I do on a day-to-day basis, showing y'all what I eat, and showing y'all my new apartment. It was really just kind of like a building a connection type thing with y'all. And obviously you're probably thinking like, well, this isn't anything special. That was kind of like a boring day, Jimmy. I mean, yeah, it really wasn't like the most extravagant thing ever, but hopefully the sacrifices I'm making now and the lack of like special things going on and just spending my time editing and making content for y'all will hopefully build into something that becomes more. Hopefully the channel grows, hopefully our community grows, we continue to build and have bigger opportunities, bigger scenarios. Maybe this doesn't end up being house 3. Maybe I move out to California and I got house 4. I will probably never do that, but who knows? This really was just meant to be like a little fun like break from all the crazy challenge videos. And next week we will get right back into the regular posts of me eating or doing something just insane that probably is gonna put me in a lot of pain. For now, that's pretty much all that I have. I will update y'all because I do have one more meal in case you're actually curious in what I do eat in a day. Maybe you're trying to replicate or have ideas from me. So I do have one more meal that I will catch back up with y'all when I eat that. I promise y'all there will be crazier days to come. We will continue to grow. This is just the beginning for Gym Fit and the Gym Fit community. It is time for the last meal of the day, and with that means that the day is pretty much over as well. Once I finish eating this, I'm pretty much just gonna call it a night. So that's pretty much all I've got left for the video. That's been a day in my life. That's been my apartment tour. I'm glad that I was able to share that with y'all. And like I said, next week we will get right back into the crazier videos. That is my normal routine. So if you guys watched all the way to the end, I would be surprised. And I would say that I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next one.